What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Listen, I did a video on Chad Johnson, man, and Rosado, Sharelle Rosado, man. That's his girlfriend and baby mama also. And they broke up a few months ago. And I guess she's like finally kind of coming out, really kind of speaking about it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I did a video, like I said, on a similar thing, like how they broke up and what kind of happened. You know what I'm saying? Kind of little small details in their relationship. You know, and a few days ago, she was on this podcast, man. Carlos King, he's a big podcaster, you know what I'm saying? And she kind of explained, like, what really happened, you know? But let's play the beginning of how it really started and what was going on.
Know what happened when you and your girl beefing? Oh, we need to take some time apart.
Right,
you
right.
got somebody else to look at them.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. So while they looking, make sure they take over these mother responsibilities too.
They will.
Yeah, that's fine.
You just got to realize, you know, your girl knew to somebody else.
That's fine. That's fine too. Guess I'm looking at the long term. I'm thinking about how much I'm finna save. Go ahead, you can take that.
Man, all I can think about what she did to me, what she did to get me.
I don't care nothing about that.
Come on back, baby. I'm sorry.
So this right here is the video I did a couple months ago. This is basically like when they first kind of broke up. You know what I'm saying? Chad was on the podcast with Shannon Sharp, no cap or whatever, nightcap. And he was explaining, you know, situation. And she also was on her podcast. She explained it too. But I'm going to play this right here. Then, you know what I'm saying, play what she also said on her podcast.
Hey, listen, no. Hey, but one thing about it.
What that?
Us, we can walk out the front door. You can get you another one.
Oh, man.
Huh?
Ocho.
Hold on.
I don't know. Ocho, man.
Hey, don't be no fool now. You can walk out that door, get you another one.
Man, but this one here, Ocho, had my toes spread apart like this here, Ocho.
Listen, I can find you 30 more, could do the same thing.
Our answer will be different because we are emotional creatures. And I feel like, you know, when I was younger, I used to have the tit for tat mentality, and I cheated on my ex-husband with Chad.
Really?
I wouldn't say cheat because I mentally checked out.
I understand. So you were almost done with that relationship.
I was done.
So you were done.
I was mentally checked out.
So this is basically how her and Chad got together. She was still married, but she ended up messing with Chad even though she was still married. You know what I'm saying? Nasty work.
And I grew an emotional attach. So it was like I was already physically attracted to him. So it just made it even better.
But see, that doesn't feel like tit for tat. It just feels like you was done and somebody else caught your attention.
But at the age I'm at now, I felt like it was wrong because I should have ended that relationship fully.
Yeah,
I agree.
I was younger, and at that time, I was focused on myself and trying to get over everything that I went through. And if I would go back, I probably wouldn't have did what I did, but it happened. I can't go back and change it.
Does that affect your relationship now?
With us?
Yeah.
Of course.
So do you feel like Chad may not trust you as much because he knows you was with another?
I wouldn't say it doesn't affect Chad and our relationship because I told him the reason why I did what I did.
Mm-hmm.
But it does affect my ex-husband and our relationship. We do have a child together, and
so we are co-parenting.
It does affect a lot. We don't communicate at all.
Yeah.
I bought my son the phone. That's how we communicate. But it's hard to really explain to him because as a man, their pride is very hard. It's like,
I understand.
You basically, I took care of things you should have, but they don't see what they do.
Yeah, man. So she was explaining what happened, you know what I'm saying, how her Chad got together. And also in this video right here, there's another video, like I said, she did a podcast a few days ago, man, Carlos King, kind of explaining what really happened, you know what I'm saying, the situation from then to now. So I'm going to play that right now. Let me see.
And I'm speaking for the world.
Right.
We all love the camaraderie between you and Chad. So when you announced that you two weren't together, it was a shock to all of us. And then, you know, a thirsty girl, no shade, sis. It is what it is, girl. The thirst is real. Hey, Nene.
It is.
Mentioned something along the lines of she wanted Chad, and
I'm
you
about to slide in them DMs. And I was like,
Yeah, there was when it broke up, and she announced they broke up and stuff like that. There was a young lady, whatever, I don't know who it was, but she posted on Twitter, said she wanted Chad, and Sharelle responded.
don't catch nothing. And people was like, oh no, did he
So she responded by saying, "Don't catch nothing," as in like Chad had an STD or something like that. So that's basically what she's saying.
give you something? No, he didn't. What I was saying was everybody trying to jump on dick and everything else. Be careful because you might catch something. So, and then I looked at it, I was like, damn, I should have never wrote that. But I was pissed. But no, he did. For everyone who was asking, no, he did not give me anything.
Okay, so let's clear this up.
That's crazy. You got a multi-millionaire, former NFL player. He got businesses. He on the internet. You know what I'm saying? He on TV and stuff like that. But you want to come out on Twitter and say something stupid like that right there, making it seem like Chad had an STD. Like, come on, man, really? Like, how can you stoop that low, even though you was playing? Like, come on, man. Like, yeah, like I remember somebody told me, man, you can type it, but don't send it. You know what I'm saying? You might say it in your brain and type it or whatever, but don't send it. Like, it's crazy, man. But yeah.
Chad give you an STD?
No, he did not. No.
Okay.
I was angry, and people always want to slide in them DMs. So I'm like, don't catch nothing. You trying to spoil everything, don't catch anything.
Okay. So when you and Chad were together, it was a monogamous relationship.
When we were together, there was some, some going on, and I found out about it. Texting other women, I found out about it, and I was like, this shit, like, you know who I am? Like, I know who you are. I'm gonna respect what you have, but it is what it is, and nobody's perfect. I just feel like when things happen, be honest about it. Like, it shouldn't lead to that point of how I'm finding out. Yes, I went through the phone, and that's how I found out. But
okay, because word on the street is that you discovered Chad was cheating on you with home surveillance footage.
no, that's not true.
That's not true.
I went through the phone.
You went through his phone, and what did you see exactly?
Women, just women everywhere.
Like photos of women.
They're gonna throw themselves at him because of who he is. Chad is a fine ass man. Like, he's very good looking, and he's showing out now because he's in the gym. But yeah, it was.
Was it text messages?
Look at Carlos.
You know, because I want to be.
Listen.
No, because I want to be able to make sure you clear the air. Because again, a lot of people did think he gave you an STD.
He did not.
Okay, so we want to make that clear.
He never gave me an STD.
Okay, so I'm glad we made that clear.
Yeah.
A lot of people ran with the story that you saw him having sex with another woman in the house.
I would be in this chair right now if that happened.
Okay.
You'll have to bail me out, Carlos.
Okay, and I will. You my sis. I got you. We're gonna accept the plea deal though, but I'm gonna make sure to bail you out. I got you, babe. I got you. I promise.
No, I respect Chad, and at the end of the day, we're still a family. Like, no matter what things happen, nobody's perfect, and I'm not here to judge him because I have had, infidelity issues. It happened to me. I did it to someone when I was in my younger days. So, I mean, things happen. We were going through a rough patch, but instead of like leaning on someone else, we should have came closer and spoke on it.
When you discovered he was entertaining other women via the phone, were you two not in the best place in the relationship at the time?
No, we was not.
You were not.
Because he's working all over the place and I'm working, filming. It was just a lot. It was very stressful. And going back and forth, my kids were in school. So when I wasn't filming, I was up in Tampa. So it was a lot going on.
When you discovered it, what did you do after going through his phone?
We can't talk about that.
Did you get violent?
I did not get violent, Carlos.
Okay.
So there's not a violent bone in my body.
You are a Libra woman. Yes, it is. You are a Libra woman.
No, we had a few words.
You had did a couple of things get thrown in his direction?
I cannot speak on that.
Okay. Did you cry?
So was that a yes?
Of course. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He did too.
What made him cry?
Probably thinking of losing what we have. Or, I don't know but he cried too.
I'm not here to make excuses for him.
No.
I'm not. I like to have a real conversation, especially when it comes to couples and relationships. We all make mistakes. Yes. And I'm not here to excuse the mistake that he made, right? And I would love to hear more just about the place that you're in today. He is somebody who obviously is used to women throwing themselves at him.
And they be throwing them. They be throwing themselves. It's hard to deal with someone of where he's at. It's very hard. You have to have a strong, because the shit that I see, Carlos, it's crazy.
Would women try to go after him in front of you?
If it's some that has been bold, they will not speak. They'll come straight to him. Not it's just the respect. Like, you see him with his woman, at least, hey, how you doing? They'll be like, come here, let me take a picture, and be all over him. I'm like, okay, but some people just don't have respect. But I've learned to deal with it.
But that's not easy to deal with.
It's not, but it's like you get used to it.
But I don't.
But he's very respectful when it comes to that. He'll be like, come here, baby. Or like, hold my phone, baby, or something like that, and take the picture and walk away.
Okay.
He don't entertain them.
Doesn't entertain that. Would you see, when you guys were in a great place in a relationship, would you see that women were in his DMs? Would he show it to you like, babe, look at this craziness?
Sometimes he'll show just the little scallywags he'll show. Like, look at him.
Oh man. This is wild, man. Listen, like she said, man, nowadays, this is what women want. You know what I'm saying? They want this 6 feet guy. They want this guy making so much money, $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year. They want this type of guy right here. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Chad is a former NFL player, multi-millionaire, a lot of business and stuff like that. He's known around the industry. You know what I'm saying? Known. So like I said, a lot of women want that type of guy. But like she said, there's so many women coming at this guy. He can have the pick of the litter because a lot of women want him. So it's like, you think this man gonna 100% be faithful to you? You know what I'm saying? I'm not condoning it, you know what I'm saying, what he did or whatever, if he was cheating or whatever. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, like, this is what most women want. They want a guy just like this right here. And a lot of times these women don't realize, like, listen, man, this guy is the top of the tier. You know what I'm saying? He's top tier, a high value man. So this is the guy you want right here. And instead of the guy who makes about maybe $50,000, $60,000 a year, you know what I'm saying, he might not be 6'5", he might be like 6'1", you know what I'm saying, in shape and stuff like that, but he's not making that much money. He's not known, but he's a good guy, good, decent guy, you know what I'm saying, has good values, good head on his shoulder and stuff like that, not a lot of kids, might not even have kids, you know what I'm saying, but just that type of guy right there, a lot of women look over, you know what I'm saying, and she cheated on her husband with Chad. You know what I'm saying? So you would think Chad would really be 100% faithful to you. Like, you did that to, you know what I'm saying? If you did it to your husband, you would do it to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Chad really smart, really think like that, like, yeah, man, she cheated on her husband with Chad. You know, so her and Chad got a kid, and Chad got about maybe 6 or 7 kids besides the one he got with her. And she's a beautiful woman, man, but there's so many women, like she say, throwing themselves at Chad. Like, come on, man, he's a man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not condoning it, but he's a man, multi-millionaire. So there's so many women throwing themselves at him. I'm not condoning it, but yeah, man, that situation is wild. You know what I'm saying? Their relationship kind of over, but like I said, they got a kid together, so they gonna continue to conversate and stuff like that. Will they get back together? I don't know, but y'all tell me what y'all think about the whole situation, yo. Don't forget to like and subscribe, man. Continue to watch my videos. I do appreciate it. I might not get a lot of views, but whatever views I do get, the comments or whatever, I do appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna continue to build up my channel. I don't know. I don't do a lot of videos, but I'm gonna really try to stay focused and do a lot more videos, man. But again, y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe.